Hello, Gary Occhino here, showing you how to shoot lower scores, guaranteed, and play like the pros. Today we're going to show you a really great drill for the sequence of your golf swing. We'll discuss what sequence is in a minute, and it's really designed to get you more consistency, more power, and more accuracy. Wouldn't we all want all three of those? So you've come to your journey at this point, and it's time to improve what you're doing even so far. Now, this drill, I call it the Footwhip drill, and it has a very unique name because it's a very unique drill. I haven't seen it anywhere other than here, so this is unique for you. The Footwhip drill is designed to get you to use your feet and then upwards your ankles and your knees and hips in a certain sequence to give you the proper action for the downswing. Too often we see people using too much upper body in their downswing. They're swinging from the top and turning out of the way too soon. They don't have the right sequence. So here is the right sequence. The swing works from the ground up. It works from the feet, knees, hips, upper body, and the upper half is really pulled by the lower half. So the Footwhip drill is a very simple movement you can practice at home for your 1 minute a day, or at the range or wherever, or before you hit. And it's very simple. All you do is you practice letting the club be moved by the action of your feet, knees, and hips. So I'm trying to keep my upper body very quiet, as if it's been given a shot of anesthesia, and I'm going to just do the foot whip action. So by moving my feet a certain way, which we'll discuss in a minute, the club moves. Right now, I'm not moving the club independently with my arms, hands, or upper body. I'm just allowing the action of my feet and knees to move the club. Now, here's what I'm doing. I'm taking the pivot move that we've learned in the past, and I'm focusing just on the knees, ankles, and feet. I'm taking that pivot move of left knee out and right leg growing, and I'm just feeling my feet guide that action. Feet, ankles, knees, hips. And I'm letting myself feel what it's like to move the club from that, as opposed to arms, hands, upper body, things like that. Getting the club started the right way is going to be a secret to the downswing. So if I can get it started correctly, then I can start to make downswings where I'm doing the same thing going back the other way. Here, 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 here. Again, I'm just focusing on left knee out, right leg growing, and then I'm focusing on getting my lower body down here to lead the downswing. So it's left knee out, right leg growing, and then it's shift, shift, shift. The shifting action is using the foot, knee, ankle, and knee to get going. That leads the action. A lot of people will tell you that the left hip starts the downswing. I guess that's okay, but if you can feel it a little lower and you can feel a pressure shift down here where your your knee and your ankle lead, that's going to bring the club through the way that you want. So again, one last time, this is the action you want to rehearse and get good at before you start using a ball. You want to start with left knee out, right leg growing, left knee out, right leg growing. Feeling like everything below your belt is making the action happen. Once you're good at that, then you start doing it the other way and get your lower body to lead. My ankle and knee are leading. Leading. That's what you want to have happen. Again, the whole time, the handle of the golf club stays in near you. We don't want the handle to get like out here or out this way. Just practice making small swings this way, going about halfway. Left knee out, right leg growing. Left knee out, right leg growing. Then it's this way, where the knee and ankle are leading. That's pulling the club through. Notice my lower body is pulling my upper body through. Once you're good at that, you can then introduce a golf ball. Whether you're doing that on the range or whether you're doing it on the course, this is how it's going to look. Here's a simple drill for you. I have a sand wedge, I have a 7-iron, and I have a driver. I'll be using those in a minute. I'm going to start with the sand wedge, and just make the action a couple times happen. Do it this way, practice it. Left knee out, right leg growing, and use the lower body. Let the lower body pull the upper body. Then I'm going to hit one. I hit that ball about 60 yards with that action. Again, it's getting me some consistency, some power. It's getting the swing moving from the ground up. Now I'll use a 7-iron, same thing. I'm not concerned yet with the length of my swing. I'm just concerned that I can do it the right way, with the right sequence, with the right action. That ball went 130 yards with a small little swing. Now I have my driver, same thing. I'm going to practice the motion, feel it from the feet, ankles and knees, get in there and hit one. I probably hit that ball 225 yards with a partial swing. So what you want to do is you want to start small without the ball, feel it about halfway back, bring it through, get the sequence right. Do that over and over. Then you want to start introducing the golf ball, use different clubs, and when you get good at doing the swing about like this, then just make it bigger or make it harder. If you make it harder, it will make it bigger. So you don't have to be fooling around with how far am I taking that back. Get the sequence right about halfway, then make it harder, and that'll make it bigger. That's all you have to do. So again, this is the foot whip drill. Do it 1 minute a day away from the ball, then start implementing it away in your thinking zone before you're hitting, then get into that playing zone and fire. Your sequence will improve. Again, the benefits will be that you should hit the ball a little longer. You should definitely hit it more solidly and straighter. And thank you very much. See you soon.